Meet Communities for a Better Environment. They have been helping neighbors organize against unsafe oil drilling in neighborhoods for decades. Sometimes getting involved and giving a crap about this stuff is hard. Sometimes you just want to mind your own business. Some people think it's cringe, but sometimes you got to show up and give a crap to save lives.
I want to talk a little bit about advocacy and how it is done in practice. You know, we have some listeners who may have, be experiencing issues in their own neighborhoods or in their own cities, and they're not exactly sure how this work gets done and why collective power is so important and why your little voice in your little neighborhood is actually going to make a huge difference.
What had happened was my neighborhood had a facility, it's still there, Warren EMP. Sorry.
Why am I in it?
They're an East Coast company. I don't know if that...
No.
Oh, Lord,
no
yeah.
association.
We had a fight where we realized that this facility was operating a flare 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
What's a flare?
A flare is like, you'll typically see like a pipe sticking out of a facility and you'll see like a glare and a flame. And that is releasing pressure, right? That's what they, like, that's the big...
It's not just regular air, it's
right. I
It's
mean,
hazardous.
Yeah.
it's emitting a lot, right? And it's like a cheaper way for facilities to burn off gas. And so at the price of who, right? The residents that live next door. And I had moved into this neighborhood and we noticed that was going on, but didn't really pay it any mind. And I walked into a meeting after school because I heard that they were offering like snacks and beverages. And
snacks and beverages.
I was like,
Get some every time.
and so I showed up and they were like, hey, like this facility on this block. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, that's where I live. And I'm like,
Wait, that's my little house right there.
Right. And so that's when I realized there was a space to do this work. And we are building something and it doesn't happen overnight. Like that is organizing and that is building a movement. It takes time, brick by brick, person by person, building relationship, building community, and building trust.
And soon after this, CBE found Stand LA, who turns out was organizing other neighborhoods who were experiencing the same thing. And this made their voices even louder.
Individual battles get us nowhere. We need community. We need to be organized. That's the main thing here.
There it is.
I think that's the part we forget. When something feels wrong in your neighborhood, chances are you're not the only person feeling it. Cities don't change because one person has the perfect argument. They change because enough people decide they care about the same thing. Giving a crap isn't cringe. It's how we protect each other, and it's how cities get better.